Okay, we're going to work a version of a shoulder shocker now. Okay, with these shoulders, we're going to put a little bit of volume through it. When you're working shoulders, okay, you don't have to work heavy. Okay, it's a muscle group which enjoys to be put under a little bit of pressure in terms of volume, especially when you're working and just letting those muscles individually work as hard as they possibly can. Okay, we're going to do a front raise into a lateral, into a rear pull. Okay, we're going to do 4 sets of them. I want you to judge in terms of reps how hard you find it. Okay, but when we're looking for this, I'm going to give you 12 reps of each. But the difference when we work these is we're going to do it slightly differently, and I'll show you how I mean now. Okay, when you work these, all I want you to do is retract shoulders back. This is the front portion of the raise, okay? When you come up, I want you to come up with weight, down, back up, and down. That's 1 rep. Okay, so up, full rep, down, here, back. What you're doing is you're taking away in the swinging motion, okay? So when you work this sometimes, you're just trying to get body weight to swing up. When you stop, okay, in this range and re-drive, you're asking the front delt to do all the work, okay? You're not letting anything else help, which is what we want. Because especially when you've got lighter weights at home, okay, you have to make it as hard as possible, okay? So we're gonna work 12 reps, again, up to top, back down to middle, up again, down is 1 rep. Then you're gonna go into the lateral raise, exactly the same premise as the front raise. Okay, so in this position now, what we're looking to do is, weights up. When we weight up, what I'm gonna want you to do is that we always ask for, is a slight little bit of external rotation with those shoulders. So in the old school, you used to say, well, as in pouring a pitcher of water, we want you to do the opposite. Okay, so in this position here, we want the pinkies or the little fingers slightly lower than the thumbs, okay? Just to get those shoulders slightly in external rotation. All I want you to do is come nice, high, draw down to here, re-drive, back down 1 rep. Up, down to there, back down, up. Rep number 2. So remember, we're only coming down to this portion and then we're re-driving, because again, what we're doing is we're asking the lateral head of that shoulder to do the work. As soon as you've done those, we're then going to go into your rear band pull. Okay? So you can work these any way you want. Red band, flat band. Okay? All we want you to do is control, drive back. We want you to take the band nice and high. Work those real delts. And again, we're looking for 15 to 20 controlled pulls. I want you to work these 3 rounds. You should feel these. The one thing worth noting is depending on what weight you've got. If you've got a heavier set, okay, work 1 for your front raise. So if this is if you've got a heavier weight, okay, just work 1 for your front raise. Control, back, down. When you work your lateral raise, if the weights are slightly too heavy, I promise you can find anything in the house. When you work in that, and just in that position here, the weights don't have to be heavy. You could get a couple of filled pitchers of water, you could get bags of sugar, anything for the lateral raise if those weights are slightly too heavy for you. Okay, this is one design just to put a big burn through that muscle and get it working. It loves to work in volume. Okay, so we're going to work 3 rounds. Push yourself a little bit. I want you to feel the burn in this one. That is exercise number 4.